Hello and welcome to Chapter 4 of Until Dawn. After I finished filming Chapter 3, I went to bed and woke up the next day at 4:30am, quite unable to get back to sleep. I sat up in bed with all these thoughts going round in my head, grabbed a pad and pencil and started scribbling down notes. And I've organised those notes a little and added to them since then. And I've come up with a couple of decisions which I'm not going to call breakthroughs, but they might be insights, theories. See what you think of this. First off, Jess was attacked in the cabin and pulled backwards through the cabin door window, and Ashley and Chris were attacked in the main lodge by the masked figure who knocked them out or worse. Those two things appeared to happen in the game at exactly the same time. They were simultaneous. Now, we saw how long it took Jess and Chris to walk from the main lodge all the way up to the cabin, the guest cabin. It was a long, circuitous route. It took them time. In my mind, there wasn't the time for a single assailant to get from the A to B in order to commit both those assaults. So I believe we're looking at two different things or people carrying out these attacks. Now, the next part of that question is, are the aggressors both human? And the reason I ask that is this. The masked guy in the lodge, standing over Chris and Ashley, dragging Ashley out of view, was for sure a human being. But whatever attacked Jess, and I say whatever advisedly, is a different matter. It pulled her backwards through that window like she was a feather. It reached in with a giant hand, grabbed the top of her head, and whoosh, she was gone. It took massive strength, huge amount of force, far more, I think, than a human could exert. And also add to that, whatever attacked the elk or deer out on the path that Chris found and put out of its misery, the marks on its neck, the way it had been left, not killed, wounded mortally, dying there in agony, both of these things suggest that some sort of monster did it. Now, is it possible, I hear you ask, that the attack on the deer could be designed to throw us off the scent? That some human who wanted to confuse us did this, made it look like some monstrous thing had done it, just to scare us all the more? Maybe. But right now I'm going with the simplest explanation, and that would suggest we're looking at two different enemies here trying to hurt us. One's human, and the other is definitely not. It's a monster, subhuman creature, call it what you want, but it's not a human being. So going back to the human being, let's look at motives. Starting with the person that attacked Chris and Ashley in the lodge. I think masked person was already inside the lodge with our group. They may have been hiding out. If they were hiding out, assuming the doors were locked, the windows too, no one broke in, they've got to have been keeping themselves out of view somewhere, somehow. And I think the clue there is the light that Chris and Ashley saw coming through the grating in the floor when they were exploring. The lights were out in the top part of the lodge, but down beneath in the basement or whatever, they saw some light. So surely then that suggests someone could have been hiding out down there. If so, who and why? Top of my suspect list, and probably yours, would be Victor Milgram. We know he has a grudge against the Washingtons. We know he's been released from jail recently and he's gone to ground. We know Mrs. Washington was so concerned she contacted the sheriff's department wanting reassurance about this guy, and we also know the sheriff wasn't able to give it. He left a message on her answer phone saying, "There's nothing we can do, he's a free man." So my question would be, has Victor become unhinged? Does he blame the family not just for the damage they're doing to the ancestral grounds in the mountains by building these lodges, but also for him going to jail? Has he transitioned from being an arsonist to a killer? And also now I'm wondering whether it was Victor who was the person we saw, and I thought it was a thing initially, but I think it's a person, that was wearing the goggles and with the flamethrower on its back. That would make sense. If that was Victor, that would explain him chasing after Beth and Hannah on the path. He would recognise them as the Washingtons' daughters. He'd want to frighten them. It would also explain the burst of flame that Beth saw over to the side in the woods when she was following Hannah's footsteps through the snow. And it would explain, I now realise, the red view that we've been seeing. When I thought we were looking through the eyes of some monster that was pursuing Beth and Hannah, maybe we were looking through the goggles of the flamethrower guy. I don't know what to call him, Goggles Guy. But if Goggles Guy isn't Victor Milgram, which is another possibility. Could it be the masked guy in the lodge? 1 minute he's wearing this stuff, when he's inside he's wearing a mask. And if it's not the masked guy and it's not Victor Milgram, then that means there's a third enemy, a third combatant here, who we've not identified yet. Who that could be and what their motive could be, I have no idea. Let's think about the creature's motive now. We've looked at the human. Creatures are a bit easier and also a bit more difficult to explain because they are primitive. They act out of instinct, hunger, thirst, territorial threat, self-preservation. Their motives are not the same as humans, and they don't daub warnings on signs at the bottom of cable car stations to unsettle people either. I think whatever creature attacked Jess has got its own primitive agenda, and I have no idea what that could be. I have thought and thought, nothing has come to me at all. Right, some other observations before we move on. First off, the spirit board. We saw what happened. Now, either someone around the table was cheating and steering that pointer to spell out the message, or the group was genuinely communicating with Hannah. If someone was cheating, if it was deliberate, the message spelling out that Hannah felt betrayed, I rule out Ashley as being even possibly guilty for it. She was so spooked, good word, she was freaked out by the experience. If she was acting, it was an Oscar performance. So that would leave Chris or Josh or both as being the guilty party. Now, I don't know whether they'd team up to do this as a prank. I don't know. They were the two who were unconscious in the kitchen and therefore blameless the day that Beth and Hannah had that horrible thing happen to them on the edge of the precipice where they were chased over the edge. So they could have teamed up, I suppose. But if on the other hand they really were talking to Hannah, then that would explain how she knew there was a secret room in the library, because it's their house, it's the Washingtons' lodge. But then on that logic, Josh would also know about that because he's Washington too. There are so many possibilities. One more observation before we move on. Can I just mention, we've been kind to wildlife and nature so far, and we had another example of that here. And it made me think back to that bit where the game said sometimes knowing what to do is, the thing to do is nothing. The right thing to do is to know when to do nothing. Well, we didn't do nothing here. Chris decided to step in and put the deer out of its misery, not to let it suffer, even though he ended up ripping its head off because of inexperience on his part, and it was quite gruesome. But he acted out of a good heart, a good intention. And that's the third time we've done that. We could have snowballed the bird, we didn't. We could have shot the squirrel, we didn't. And we could have left the deer to die in agony, and we didn't. I don't know whether this is significant in any way. I don't know whether our acts of kindness that we're being asked to demonstrate by the game are going to have some sort of purpose or reward. But it did make me think. So I thought I'd just jot that down and air it with you. And finally, before we move on, totems. We only found one this time, a guidance totem, and it showed someone I didn't recognise getting out of some water. It was shot at a distance, so we couldn't really see the features of the person, near a large water wheel. Who was that? They were quite small in that scene. It could have been any of our characters, really. Did I miss something here as well? Have I missed another totem or three? Do I need to be picking up more of these clues and spending more time exploring the environment? It has occurred to me, and I only discovered this when I was closing the game down and went backwards last time, that you can interrogate in the main menu at the start of the game various things. So I'm going to do that before we move on to Chapter 4, just to make sure, to look at some of these bits of evidence we've picked up and the totems and see if there's anything in there that we've missed or need to revisit. This stuff could be crucial. Right, those are my thoughts and theories from Chapter 3. So Jess is missing. Chris and Ashley are unconscious at least, could be dead for all we know. Let's get some answers to all of this, shall we? I have a feeling things are about to warm up out here in the cold wilderness. Let's move on to Chapter 4, Until Dawn. So I said before we started we'd have a look in status and collectibles. I'm just going to turn myself off in the camera view so you can see everything that's happening here. Just to read through the clues and things that we found before we move on. So, clue number 5, we missed the first 4 clues. I've been much more careful since then. Tattoo card found in Washington Lodge. Hannah had an appointment to get a tattoo. She chose a butterfly design, and we've got the tattoo artist's address in Vancouver. The clue number 6 was a compatibility test found in Washington Lodge. A screwed up magazine quiz. It looks like Hannah wasn't happy with the answer she got. It's an indication of her emotional state on the night of the twins' disappearance. It looks like she ripped the page out because she was so angry with it. This is what it said in response to her doing the quiz. Mostly C's. Uh-oh, this is not going to work. He's like a crazy, reckless hunk of a man, and you're staying at home working on your embroidery and practicing G minor on the piano. Give up on it. Or do something like really wild. Run away from home, or get a tattoo or something. Anything to attract his precious attention. I mean, it's for love, right? So just do it. Oh, poor Hannah. And then clue 7 was the tennis photo found in Washington cabin. And this is a framed photograph of Hannah playing tennis and actually winning a bronze at the Alberta Invitational in 2013. Decent tennis player. And clue 8 was the portrait photo found in Washington Lodge, a portrait of the Washington twins. This must have been taken a few months before they disappeared. Right, let's see what else we've got. We had another clue, which is clue 1, the mine danger map. A map showing structural faults in the mine, marked up by a mine engineer. It looks like the owners knew there was a risk of collapse. Interesting. And then we've got all this bunch here. Let's look at these. Clue number 1, wanted poster found at the lower cable car station. A torn up wanted poster about a fugitive on the mountain, dated 1998. Someone didn't want people to see this. They've ripped the face off the top of the poster, which is interesting, so we can't recognise them. And it's Victor Milgram, our friend. Sex, male, height 6'2", last known address Blackwood Pines, last seen on the 16th of March 1998. Wanted in connection with a first-degree arson offence, as well as various death threats. Anyone with information regarding this dangerous criminal should contact the BPMC as soon as possible. Blackwood Provincial Mounted Constabulary. July 1998. And we had the newspaper fragment. This was found in the lodge storage room. The report covers a court case related to Blackwood Pines. An old janitor tried to burn the place down. In the dock he swore revenge on the Washington family. And the Bugle article says, ex-janitor convicted for arson swears revenge on movie mogul's family. Victor Milgram, 52, was yesterday sentenced to 16 years in prison for aggravated arson committed on Blackwood Pines. Milgram was employed as the janitor of the mountain's old hotel for 28 years. However, when Hollywood producer Bob Washington acquired the property, Milgram was fired. In a sensational twist, the sentencing ended with an enraged Milgram screaming obscenities at Washington's heavily pregnant wife, Melinda, calling her a whore. He vowed to get all of you your husband and kids, and said that he would make them suffer. Melinda had visibly struggled to maintain her composure throughout the case, and later claimed that though she was upset by Milgram's threats, she had full faith in the legal system to keep her and her family safe. That's interesting. I'm so glad we've gone back and read these. Let's have a look at the answer phone message. This was in the lodge. This is a message from the local police officer about a convict being released from jail. It sounded like a warning, didn't it? Then we found the axe holder on the Washington Lodge exterior, a wall-mounted holder that should contain an axe, but the axe is missing. And we had the postcard, which Dr. Hill's been showing us. Clue 8, postcard found in Washington Lodge. An invitation for a Halloween party with a creepy picture of a scarecrow on the other side. And the invitation read, Hannah, Josh and Beth, you are invited to Sam's Halloween party, October 31st, 2013, fancy dress obligatory. And then we had the threatening letter. This was found in the lodge library. a creepy note written to the Washington family threatening to exact revenge on Hannah and Beth. And it actually read, "I will take them and bleed them like pigs and rip their soft white skin off. Expletive, 16 years. 16 years I waited for pretty little Hannah and Beth." Creepy or what? And then of course we found the light from below, which we spoke about a minute ago. The light from below was found in the lodge library. The electricity's out, but there's an electric light shining from the room below the library. And the other things that we found, of course, were totems. We had various ones. We had a death totem, which we saw when the girls fell off the cliff. We've had a guidance totem. This is the one with the water wheel and someone climbing out. We had another guidance totem, which was the bird. That's an old one that we didn't shoot. We had the fire, which was a lost totem. We had a danger totem, which was when Masked Man unleashed a left or right fist. And we had this one, which was what looked to me like, I want to say Jess sitting up, but I don't think it is. Maybe it was. Right, we're there. I'm going to put myself back in. Let's dive into the story. Alright, here we go. Chapter 4, Malevolence, 7 hours till dawn.
Oh fuck, what the fuck?
Right, Mike. Put some clothes on, it's freezing out there.
Oh my god. Jess!
Good grief, it's not even midnight. How much of this are we going to have to do? Oh man, risk the shortcut. I have a feeling we need to get to her quickly if she's been dragged away. How does this work? Alright, I get it. Oh no, it's going to be loads of... Oh, darn it. Already we're in the water. Come on, we can do better. Get up. I'm forearmed now, I'm forewarned. I realise we've got to do this.
Jessica!
Let's go. There's no rewinding here.
Jessica!
It's me and you. Alright. Is this another choice? Oh no, we can see something. What can we see? There she is! Jess! Jess, we're coming to help.
No!
Oh no! Help her, Michael. Jump. We're going to jump down. Oh, this is going to need another quick press by me, isn't it? Yeah, good. I'm warned now. We might do a little better. I made a mistake at the start. Let's see how many more mistakes I can make. I don't want to do this. I don't want you to die because of me. Ah, darn it. Missed one. Hey, let's keep a civil tongue now. What are we going to do? Oh, we're going to jump. He's made it. Yes, come on. Come on. Oh, was it? Oh. We'll follow the path. There are only so many risks you can take here. It's a little bit longer. Come on, Mike. She's depending on you. I'm depending on you. Stop saying okay to yourself. He's not okay. Yes. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Where on earth is she?
Jessica, I'm coming!
I am trying to. Oh, there are some stairs. Let's go down them. Can you not move more quickly? You really can't.
Jessica!
Jessica, where are you? There's a light down there. It's got to be down there. It's getting louder.
Jessica!
Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on.
Jess!
I'm trying, Mike. Jess, I'm trying. I'm coming straight for you, girl. I thought I was coming straight for you. Well, this can't be it.
Jessica!
Oh my God. Oh.
No! Oh, God!
It's because I fell in the water.
Jessica!
Oh.
No, Jessica!
Yes, Jessica. I'm afraid so. Oh. Well, she would have probably died anyway, if that was going to happen. Oh, butterfly effect update. Oh my goodness. I need to do better. Starting with this. What are we aiming at? I want a shot at you. Oh, man. Didn't get the shot off in time. Mike, come on. Come on now. We've got to be alert. It keeps throwing these little events at us. What do we... safe. I mean, come on. You don't want to die yourself, do you? Safe. All right. We're a bit more with it this time.
Christ, come on.
Climb.
Come to Papa.
Just keep climbing. Come on. Oh gosh, this is so... Missed one. I missed one.
Shit. Is that him?
Well, if it is, let's shoot him this time. Gun. Mike. Oh, this time he will not miss. What? Oh, you're kidding!
Come on. Shit.
Get after him. Whoa! Run!
Fuck, no. Shit.
We're trapped in the mine.
Alright.
Stop saying all right. It's not all right. I think your girlfriend may be dead. And we're about to ignite some gases in the mine and cause a massive explosion, probably.
Okay. Take it easy.
Yes.
Not so fast, cowboy.
Yeah. Yes. Come on, Mike. We can still rescue this situation, I believe. I don't know. Maybe we can. Maybe we can't. Oh, all right. We're in walking mode again. Can't see a thing. We can look for clues now, because...
Fuck, that's it.
Oh, great. This thing's going to keep going out.
Come on.
Mike, it's not lighting. No, it's lit. Good. He's thinking, where's that orchestra coming from? Can we actually do this? I think maybe we can. We can. We have a lamp. That's much better than wandering around with a lighter. And we're out. And you're still not wearing enough clothes for the weather. What did I tell you? You'll catch your death. quite. I would think the same thing. But I wouldn't say it out.
Jesus. What the fuck is that place?
Oh, is this the sanatorium? Sanatorium, even. Chris? Chris! Wake up! Here's the news. I think we've lost Jess, but we haven't lost Ashley yet. Where is she?
Ashley!
Masked man dragged her away. Oh, we're back on walking mode. Right, come on.
Ash! Ash!
Environmental examination will begin. We have a torch. We can steer its beam. Whoa. What is this?
Not good. Not good at all.
No, it's not. It's a little bit of Ashley.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let's continue the walkabout in the hope we're going to find some more environmental clues. There wasn't time in the mine. I don't know if we missed anything in the mine, but I was so focused on trying to get after poor Jess that I didn't stop. I just ran. Actually, I wasn't expecting all those key presses on demand. That's what undid us there. It got better as I was climbing. I wasn't much use for Jess. Chris, where are we going here? Does this actually go anywhere? Yes, it does. Is that something shining, or is it a reflection in another one of those blooming vase things? Those urns. Let's keep walking round. You shine that torch, Chris. Shine that torch. There's nothing here that I can see. Nope. And we've not missed anything there. What about those doors? I'm guessing it's got to be these doors then. Yes, it has. Oh, we're going in. We're going in, Chris. Ugh. Alright, we have blood.
Oh, shit. No.
I hope that's not Ashley blood. Yeah, I have a horrible thought he thought it could be. Oh no, not Ashley as well. I knew I was going to struggle to keep all these people alive. But then, as I said, that's half the fun, isn't it? If it was easy to keep them all alive, there'd be no fun. We're outside. Is that it? We weren't meant to explore any further in there. We can't go that way. Game says come down the stairs. I can't see any clues up there. Careful, Chris. Whatever dragged Ashley off can't be far away. I don't know how much around this area it's gonna won't let us explore this. We've got to go this way. We're being channeled down this path. Right.
Ashley!
That's her name. Shout it out. Chris.
Ashley!
That's it. Keep going, boy. You keep shouting. She'll keep not answering you.
Anyone out there? Ashley?
Anyone out there? Oh, hang on. Whoa. This is the way she was dragged. Those are drag marks, Chris. But yeah, you're quite right. We should do the environmental thing. Maybe they're not drag marks. Is this a diverging path? Can we go both ways? Oh, we can. What's the betting we come back on ourselves? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, my lord!
What in the hell?
Oh, well, that's my heart checkup for the month. Oh, hang on. That had an X on it too. Interrogate it.
Who would
You.
do this?
Well, that's an interesting question. Someone's trying to unsettle you, Chris. Is it working? Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
Clue found, pig's head. That can't be where all the blood came from, can it? I mean, that's good if it is. Ooh, and something else. Oh, it's a totem. Oh, quick. What does it say? Somebody dangling. Their feet are working furiously and making no progress because there's no purchase for them to hang on to. Is this why it sent us down here, just so we could find those things? I think it is. Alright, game. I'm on you. So we'll go back to where the path diverged, which was here. And this time, instead of going that way, we need to carry virtually straight on. And we need to use our torch, Chris. Oh, Chris's journey is a lot more low-paced than poor Mike's was. That's a name. Keep shouting. By all means, shorten it if it helps. I'm desperate that we don't miss anything on this path. Ashley's still alive, I think, at the moment. I think the whole idea of this, when they're separated, is that we can save them. It wouldn't demand much of me if I couldn't. My worry is... Yes, keep calling her name. Call it in capital letters. It might help.
Ash?
We're not missing anything on the ground. She's got to be here, Chris. We have a building ahead. We've all spotted it. And
Ashley?
panning from side to side in the vain hope that we're going to illuminate something of use. But we haven't. Alright. We have a location.
Ash?
Someone's left their washing out. In the breeze. I'm not going in that door yet. I'm going to go around the back and see if there's anything to be seen. No one's walked here for a while. There are no footprints. And it isn't snowing at the moment. So, if authenticity is anything to go by, we shouldn't be encountering anything horrible. We can literally walk all the way round the building. Apparently we can. Whoa, what was that? Ah, what is this? It's another totem. Totem number 2. Here we go. Oh. Oh. I wish I hadn't picked that up now. Oh dear. Oh. Alright, okay. Well, I think we're going to have to go back round the front to the open doorway and accept the invitation. Yeah, no one's followed us. That's a single set of tracks in the snow. Okay. Door. There's nothing over here, is there? I suppose we should have a look before we go in. No. I'm delaying. I just don't want to die. I don't want Chris to die. I don't think he's been too bad so far. He's a bit of a joker, but he'll wise up now.
Ashley!
Yes. I hear her, Chris. Do you hear her? That's it. Take your time, boy. Don't rush to her aid, will you? The door just slammed behind me. The door just slammed behind me. This place is leaking snow
Ash,
through the
I'm
roof.
here. Where are you?
I don't know.
Are you okay? What the hell happened?
Please.
Hey!
Good Lord.
Damn it.
Chris, take more care. Yeah, I am sort of hurrying now. I'm just still doing my environmental clue search. Oh my!
Chris, are you there?
Hey!
Hello, and thank you all for joining me.
Wake up!
Tonight,
What?
we're going to conduct a little experiment, sort of test. Now for this experiment,
I don't know.
we'll need the cooperation of our 2 test subjects,
No!
Joshua and Ashley.
Oh my
But
god.
we're going to need one more brave participant to help decide
That's you,
which
Chris.
subject will live and which will die.
No!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Chris! Get us out of here!
Please,
Get from here, you maniac!
please, everyone calm down. It's all very simple. Christopher, You will find a lever placed directly in front of you.
What?
All you have to do
No.
is choose who you
How
will
can I
save.
choose? Oh, God, how much time have I got to do it?
Get me out of here.
Ashley's totally blameless in my eyes. I think she was genuine in the seance. I think she's hiding nothing.
Oh, dude, buddy. Let's just think about this for a minute.
I'm still not sure about Josh's motives in inviting everybody up here. Whether it was, he wanted to freak them out. He wanted them to suffer the way he'd suffered. I'm gonna save Ashley.
Ashley, I'll get you out of this. I won't let you die.
Thank
Please,
you.
no.
Sorry, Josh, but you've known him a long time, and his relationship with Ashley is only just starting, and it could be forever, and they could have kids, and
Please tell me this isn't happening.
R2,
I don't
we're going this way.
I see. You have chosen.
Chris, we've had a lot of time with Josh, haven't we? So don't feel too bad about choosing him.
Friends. Sorry. Why would you do
We are friends.
Stop
Are we going to see this? Oh, we are. Oh, gosh, that was graphic.
Don't look, Ashley. Don't look.
No, don't. I won't look either.
Tell me he's okay, please.
Well, he's a bit cut up.
I'm coming, Ashley. I'm gonna get you down. I'm letting you down. Shh, stop, please. Come on, let's get you down. Come on, we're gonna get you out of here.
Ashley, I'm so sorry that you had to see that, but at least you did see that. Oh.
You gotta go, okay?
So that's the end of Josh then. Oh my goodness.
Chris.
Hello, you two. Now you're going to wonder why Ashley's in the state and covered in
Whose
blood.
is that, Ash?
Are you okay?
Chris, what happened?
Josh.
Josh, what, dude?
You said.
Wait,
Not
what?
right in front of us, man.
What are you talking
There's
about?
a maniac.
Maniac?
Oh my God, we gotta get out of here.
I don't understand what
There's a
happened.
maniac, and there was a sign. It was either him or Ash, and I don't know what to do. And it come right through, man, spilling out fucking everywhere.
What? Oh my God, Chris, what?
And I killed him. I killed him. It was my fault.
It's a pretty good account.
No, this is insane. We need to go get some help.
Yes.
Right in half.
We're gonna figure this out.
Matt, we need to go get help now.
Yeah, we do.
And we should look for the others.
Mike and Jess are off 69ing each other, and who knows where Sam
I
is.
think she's in the lodge.
Fine, you're right. Get everyone else together, but if there's a maniac running around, I think we need to get some help too, right? Not just wait around.
Yes.
But what about...
Why are we still talking about this? Let's go.
She's right. She's absolutely right. She's gone up hugely in my estimation. I said she could be resourceful when she needed to be, and there she is being resourceful. What? That is the whole chapter?
No.
Oh no. I'm going to suffer for this. Oh man. Go on. Go on. Get it off your chest. Aye.
Things are getting pretty tense up there, aren't they?
Oh, just a little bit.
Not going the way you hoped it would. No, it's not. I see. And you think that these poor people are getting what they deserve?
How do you mean? What do you want?
I'm trying to help you.
Oh, stop.
Game you're playing.
Stop snarling at me.
You understand that it's not good for you. It's not good for anyone.
I'm getting
I
that.
say that you're being particularly honest in the way you're playing.
Really? How so? I was incredibly honest in the way I played that chapter. Oh man, I saved Ashley. I mean, Josh got the chop.
Do you intend to continue with this elaborate self-indulgence?
You're freaking me out, man.
Do you even believe that I am real?
That thought hadn't crossed my mind. Let's pretend you're... I just don't know. Your office is a mess. The window's got bars over it and it looks like it's all broken and everything. I'm going to say you don't exist.
The heart of the problem, it all comes down to this.
What?
You really tell the difference anymore.
I can see your point.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Oh, it's snowing outside. Well, that was a huge amount of fun, Chapter 4. I did not realise we'd be following an obstacle course in our pursuit of Jess, and that I'd need to make rapid key responses in response to the prompts on screen. I got the very first one wrong and fell off the pipe log thing into the stream, and after that it was a mixture of success and failure. I'm not even convinced actually that I took the right route. I did a hybrid of short and long routes when they were presented as choices. Maybe if I'd taken all the short routes, even with more mistakes, I'd have still got to the mineshaft more quickly. Or maybe if I'd taken all the long routes and made fewer mistakes, I'd have got there sooner. I have a feeling it was time critical, that we were supposed to get there as fast as we could. Poor Jess. I wonder if the version that we'd have seen if we'd got there sooner would not have had half its face ripped off, and she'd have still been alive, even if she took that little tumble from on high and landed on top of the cage before we got there. She'd have still been alive. But having said that, I'm not convinced she'd have survived the plummet of that mine cage down into the shaft and into the darkness. So that was Jess. Ashley, we managed to save, but only at the expense of Josh. And that was a terrible decision for Chris to make. I'll come to that in the discussion at the start of Chapter 5. But the sum total of all this is that Ashley, what's left of her, covered in blood as she is, a bit distraught. Chris, who can barely speak but somehow managed to get the story out enough, have reunited with Emma and Matt. And between them, and I think this is mostly down to my girl Emma here, they've decided to return to the lodge as the safest thing to do. I always thought Emma would be the one who would step up and take control. She didn't panic. She's become the de facto leader of that small group. And the plan now is to get back to the main lodge, talk to Sam and tell her what's happened after she's finished her bath, and wait, I presume, for Matt, who's still out chasing the thing, to come to his senses and understand that the best thing to do is to go back and find the group, and for them all to wait out this long night until dawn. Yes, I don't even want them going to the toilet in ones. If someone needs to do something, they can take a friend with them and they can stand outside and listen to them whistling or singing a happy tune until they've done what they need to do. In fact, pairs might even not be enough, thinking what happened to Jess. She was in a pair with Mike. It was such fun, that game. I did say at the very start I would try to keep people alive, but if my decision making or reaction times or a combination of those two plus fate added together chose that someone would die, well, so be it. It's all part of the enjoyment of the game, and I had a riot of a time. I hope you enjoyed watching it and that you'll be back for the start of Chapter 5, which will be coming along really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.